Just In News. I'm Malika.
And I'm Rachel. Today's top news story is about a local monument here at Tuna Harbor Park. The Embracing Peace statue has been an institution within San Diegan culture since 2007, and its origin is quite the story.
That's very true. This celebratory monument is inspired by a photograph taken on Valentine's Day in 1945 by Victor Jorgensen. Upon the return of U.S. troops from their service in the Second World War, Naval Officer George Mendoza grabbed the nearest woman and kissed her out of pure elation in his return home. And their shared moment was captured in the renowned photograph entitled VJ Day in Times Square. The photograph was immortalized in the collection of foam sculptures created by artist J. Seward Johnson that were shipped and showcased in various locations throughout the United States, including San Diego.
While the statue was intended to be a temporary exhibit, the crowds that flocked to Tuna Harbor Park gave reason to redirect funds from the nearby USS Midway to substitute the replica for a permanent bronze replacement. Since its reinstallment in February of 2013, the statue has come to symbolize not only the American victory in World War II, but togetherness and peace, which the San Diego community continues to foster today. The intended audience for this monument was veterans from the war, although now it has turned into a statue for all to enjoy and show appreciation for the sacrifices those veterans made for us. Let's head down with Bella and David to see more about the beloved statue.
Hello viewers, I'm David Millen, and we are currently at Tuna Harbor Park visiting the Embracing Peace statue. This 25-foot bronze monument depicts the joyous return of a sailor coming home from World War II, kissing a random nurse he saw at Times Square. The statue was funded by donations that were redirected to the USS Midway, with additional contributions made from its creator. And despite its $1 million price tag, members of the community were more than eager to donate. Let's take a closer look.
I'm Bella Jimenez. Further support from the Embracing Peace comes from the maintenance provided by the Midway Museum and from the crowds the statue attracts on a yearly basis, which boosts tourism and helps out local business. All age groups love going here to take photos and recreate the statue. The magnanimous beauty of the USS Midway backdrop plays a contributing role in the masses of the people that visit the statue every year, as well as the frequent and street performers that occupy the space around it.
Hello viewers, I'm Edward, and I'll be interviewing some local San Diegans to see how they feel about the statue. Let's go.
It just brought back memories of why it was taken and where it was taken. I think it was taken in New York City, and it signifies the end of the war. And it's just, I guess it was a bit before my time, but I remember it. I remember the picture very well.
How do you think the statue has impacted the local community?
I think it's impacted it because it's brought a lot more tourism and brought in more shops and more people that can take pictures and all this promote more, I guess just more people coming in and more money.
What made you want to come see this out of all the things in San Diego?
Well, first of all, we want to see the city, and it's a well-known actually sightseeing tour. So that was a pretty simple reason.
And how do you think the statue turned out?
Well, it's good. The picture was taken in New York in original, but it's a nice statue for the city, and for sure a magnet for the tourists. Right?
It's just iconic. Everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta come and see it.
Awesome. The Embracing Peace has stirred up quite a bit of controversy.
Definitely. There's been a lot of suspicion in recent years. Since the public realization that Mendoza, the sailor depicted in the statue, did not actually know the woman he kissed in 1945, the monument has become subject to ridicule by supporters of the Me Too movement. Critics of Embracing Peace believe that the situation it showcases is a perpetuation of sexism and promotes sexual assault by shedding a positive light on harassment of an unknowing woman. Me Too activists have strong feelings of disapproval toward the use of consent violation as an artistic subject.
But the interesting thing is, debate over public monuments has escalated into a national and even global issue. Conflict was sparked just last year in Alabama over monuments of important sides of the civil rights movement, which were criticized for highlighting a period of discrimination in America's history. However, many argue these monuments have historical value and are important to be kept around. As a panel of monument specialists in New York says, it is often difficult for us to acknowledge judgments of the past from our perspective in the present, but removal of these vestiges of past decisions risk leading to cultural amnesia. So perhaps it's necessary to recognize the history of statues, even if it's controversial history.
Many argue that, despite the Me Too controversy, Embracing Peace should stay true to its original name, Unconditional Surrender, and should not be removed, as it embodies a reminiscence of the end of World War II. A proposed modification, though, is to give the woman in the original statue her own monument to both appease protesters and acknowledge the major role that women in America played in the Second World War.
Recently, this monument has come under fire from the supporters of the Me Too movement for violating the personal boundaries of the woman depicted. What do you think about these accusations?
I think back in the day, I wouldn't really consider it that much of a big deal, just because it was during a time where these people didn't think they were going to come back. So that was kind of them like, oh my god, I'm alive, I'm gonna go up and like do this. But nowadays, if someone were to do that, I'd be like, hey, yo, dude, like this ain't okay. And I'd probably be like, hey, like this. Okay, but I think for back in the day, I wouldn't really be that bothered by it. But nowadays, I extremely do feel like that is a big problem, and whether it be in a club or just people like touching each other, I don't think that's okay.
Well, it seems like Embracing Peace has garnered quite the fan base in San Diego. Seems like a monumental success.
Stay tuned for our next story when we discuss the APEL teacher accused of burning down the College Board headquarters in New Jersey.